Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. Continuing coverage, and we've got a clean sheet of ice and the final clean sheet of exhibition play tonight. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Senators are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Slides the puck to Zucker. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. He scores! The breakaway finish. That's how you do it.
The fantastic read on the goaltender here to be able to bury it on the breakaway, James. Love his pace from start to finish. Well, this breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot. He sees an opening and he takes it. Smiling because it doesn't happen often, James. The one thing that does get a smile is a great start because they now know that you were ready right from puck drop, not from just a physical standpoint, but from an emotional side too.
Tuck's got it across the line. Dishes it off. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Tkachuk. The Senators have it against the wall. Ottawa's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. And that's a great hits-up play by Tuck. Thompson's got it along the boards. With possession along the wall. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. They've got numbers here. Fires it. What a blocker save by Lieutenant. Quick pass across to Quinn. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Look out, here they come on the attack. Gets a glove on it to make the save. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Darlene's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
The Senators win the draw. Pushes it across to Shabbat. Here's a short pass to Cousins. Shot! Oh, it was a missile, and he stopped it. The Sabres gain possession in their own end. Buffalo's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Running to the front of the net. That's gloved by Omar. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Buffalo's up 1-0. The Sabres will go to work here in the offensive zone. Looks to set up at the point now. Denies him on the stopper. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Norris wins it in the offensive zone. Lets it fly. Turns it aside. Hammers a shot. Does it again with the stop.
You see goaltenders working with traffic and practice all of the time. And the goaltender was able to find this because he's dialed in, his eyes are on the puck, and he doesn't lose sight of it.
Puts it in deep. The Sabres scoop it up along the boards. From the right side, takes the pass. Here's a chance, and makes the save. Here's a chance. Lays out with a block. Now can he get up? Oh. The Senators play it along the wing. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, what a save in front.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Lets it go, and he makes a save there.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Handles the pass. Ottawa's ready to go on the attack. The Sabres have it behind the cage. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Moves into the slot. Comes up with a blocker save. Back to the blue line. Lets it go. Off the post. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. And look at that. They finally get it out, and here they go in transition. Shot. Oh, a clutch save. Oh, he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Fires it on net. The easy glove save by Luukkonen. The Sabres have been the better team so far in this first period. They've had multiple scoring opportunities, and as a result have the lead. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Tries to feed it over to Tuck. Here's a shot. Denies him in close.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Late goings of this period. The Sabres have taken a 1-0 lead. The Senators win the defensive zone faceoff.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Slides it across. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Makes a move in front. Score! And they strike Taylor once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. I mean, how would you like to play on this line here, James? I mean, even I could have tapped that one. All kidding aside, though, you got to finish off a beautiful pass, right? Otherwise, it's all for naught.
The Sabres are now up by 2, and they have really looked like the dominant team that we expected them to be here in this opening frame.
Yeah, they dictated pace right from puck drop, and they've held possession, and it's the reason why they have a majority of shots on goal, and they've been rewarded for their efforts, James.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Ottawa's got it in the defensive zone. Passes the puck over to Shabbat. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Sends the pass over. Moves it up. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save on the slapper. Feeds the puck up to Jennick. Feeds it to Craig. Well, that brings it into period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Chance to reset here on the draw, this man advantage. Buffalo's won the face-off deep in their own end.
Bernard Doctors almost out of the box.
Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and that chance is blocked. Oh, great little takeaway at center. And he takes the feed. Takes a shot. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away.
Luukkonen's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat, grade A, and he makes the stop.
The Sabres have looked good offensively tonight, generating all sorts of opportunities. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Angles it over to Tuch. The Senators will play it from the defensive zone. Broken up at center by Thompson. Puts it on net, and that's off target as it hits a body. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Here's a shot. That's gloved by Luukkonen. Still lots of time left here in this frame. 2-0 is the score. Ottawa's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Wrist shot from the slot. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Right up the gut into the offensive end. Let's move to the middle. And that goes off a stick. Buffalo's got the puck behind the net. Picked off. And he takes the dish. Huge steal at his own end. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Buffalo's message going into this one when we talked to them at the morning skate was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. Bodies in with a save. The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. Unable to reach that one. The Senators have it from their own end. Works it across to Cousins. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Buffalo's got possession at center. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Giroux. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Zetterlund. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Ottawa's got the puck in their own end. The Sabres gain control of the puck. Cousins has it in the defensive end. That's not going to fool him. Omark's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Sabres are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Buffalo's offense has been in full effect tonight as they continue to lead late in this second period. The Sabres will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Ottawa's across the blue line. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Here they come on the attack down the right side. And that pass goes off a stick. Omark's got the puck and he's going to hang on. The Senators will play it in their own end. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Still plenty of time left in this frame. 2-0 is where we sit. Ottawa's won it. Taken along the wall by Jensen. We got a delayed penalty coming up. That tripped right in front of the official's eyes. Can't get away with that. They've got some momentum here. Let's see the call here. The Sabres are being called for tripping.
Well, he's going to take the feet out from under his opponent here, so he's going to get the tripping call. That's going to be a 2-minute minor as he marches to the box here, James. That's a frustrating one for everyone on his team. He was in and amongst the scrum, just got to find the puck.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. The Sabres move it in. Shot! Great save! Omar's going to hang on for a whistle.
For this goalie, he deserves a highlight pack. I mean, he's made many huge saves tonight that has given his team momentum, and it's about the timeliness of a save to sort of reset the momentum in a game and give your team an opportunity to win, and that's exactly what he's done between the pipes tonight, James.
More than half the period left to play. Buffalo's got a 2-0 lead. Faces on face-off, and he wins the draw. Turned aside with the glove by Omar.
Well, he's been around it all night long and finally converts after multiple opportunities in this game. You gotta like the dynamic element to his game, his ability to use his hands to get to the net here, James. But finally is able to convert. You can see that frustration just leaves him right now in his body language.
Buffalo's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. The Senators win the draw here in their own end. Scooped up along the wall by Jensen. And he handles the cross-ice pass. Ottawa's on the attack. The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Oh, look at this. And that caroms off one. So that's number 2, Palmer.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gonna be looking happy. Well, this is an incredibly intelligent shot, James. It's recognized that there's net front presence in front of the goaltender who's dropping to a butterfly to try and take away as much net as possible, and he finds his way through.
Continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
It's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Buffalo's gained possession along the boards. Takes it to the front, and he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Dished on over to Tkachuk. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. And that's intercepted in the defensive end.
Buffalo's been reading their opponents so well, knowing exactly what they're going to do. The scouting report has certainly worked its way into this game. They're just shutting down everything, interfering with plays, and disrupting them. And, of course, it's a blowout because of it, James. They're getting the puck, and they're going north.
Here's a chance. going to get a whistle here. The Sabres offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. This incredibly one-sided contest finally reaches its final minute. The Sabres have pummeled their opponents tonight. They have been the busier team offensively and have converted numerous times here in this third period. Hard blast! Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Here in the later stages of this period, Buffalo's got a little more jump in their step tonight. They lead at 4-1. The Senators start with the puck in their own end. Trying to get back on the attack now. Long lead pass up the center. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Luukkonen's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
The Sabres are looking to close things out. They have been dominant all night long, and they continue to lead late in the third. Quick feed to Byron. Sends a pass over. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. And let's see what the call is. The Sabres are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
With a comfortable lead late in the third, and you take a penalty. Listen, I've seen a ton of things happen in the game, but it's pretty inconsequential at this time. Something positive here, James, and try and get out of their own heads.
Thanks so much for joining us. We had a great time. Hope you did too. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.
You had a great camp. You worked real hard. Unfortunately, the numbers aren't going to work in your favor. We're going to send you down to the AHL, but this is all part of your development. It's an extremely tough league down there. You got to work hard and continue to build your game, and there's no doubt for me or anyone else in the organization that you're going to make your way back up.
Hey, I heard you didn't make the main roster and you're getting sent down to the AHL. That's completely okay. A lot of young players start...
This early season evaluation period is really important for you. There are going to be opportunities to go back to the NHL at the end of this period, but it's completely based on your performance. Go out and have a great start to the season.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. It's opening night, and there's a tremendous amount of buzz around this team. Hockey's back, so are we, and this season is about to begin. The Americans get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Toss to the paint. Big save. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a faceoff. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. Rochester's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Big time stop there. Handles the puck. Looking to set up offensively. The Americans have it now. They've got the defense outnumbered. Takes it into the slot. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Lafferty's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Answers the call with a big save. Shaw's taking it from his own end. Slides the puck across to Ravonin. Great reach with the poke check by Rosen. Rochester's gained the line and into the zone. Gets in front of it. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Marlies have it now. Tries to get the puck over to Clifford. And now it's grabbed by Myers. Denies him with a save. The Americans move the puck in the defensive zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Turns aside the slap shot. Wow. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Skates to the crease. That's blocked. And now he tries to get it across to Temperberg. Past the midway mark in this period. The Marlies lead it 1-0. The Americans win the draw on their own end. Through center. The Americans cross the blue line and are on the attack. And he easily stops that one. Moves it to Lafferty. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Toronto's got the win off that draw. Passes ahead to the right side. The Americans have it against the wall. Puck scooped up by Komarov. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. He scores! Number 1 on the season.
That's gotta feel good to know that you're setting yourself up for the rest of the season. You're always going to get off to a good start, and there's no better way than getting your first goal. You don't get many odd man rushes throughout a game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They didn't overpass. The right player took the right shot.
Gerald, you've coached a lot over the years. First goal for the new head coach. How is he feeling right now?
Oh, he's feeling pretty good, James, and he can take a sigh of relief, have a little bit of a breath there, because you know the work that goes into it, especially when you're new to a team and you're trying to figure out the pieces, the personnel, and juggling everyone. But I think the group has adjusted nicely to him, and they've responded with that goal.
Past the halfway mark of this period, it's all tied up. The Marlies win the draw. Quick pass to Niemela. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Well save made by Sandstrom.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Shuts him down.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
And a great save. And now he passes up to Lafferty. Oh, and some lost momentum as the puck leaves the zone. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Moves the puck behind the net. The Marlies look to start the transition game. Gains the zone along the right wall. Big time stop. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight.
Women's Recycling is a proud sponsor of tonight's game. Women's Recycling recycles enough paper to save more than 41 million trees. If you'd like to know more,
and we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Well, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. Here's a shot, and it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Back-to-back saves there.
I'm not sure if anyone's helped him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
We're still in the early stages of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Lafferty's won the faceoff. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Fires it. There's a stop with the blocker by Hildeby. Here's a short pass to Kovanin. Off the wall and right to the stick. Nice play. Into the middle of the neutral zone. And takes the feed. And there's a great save by Sandstrom. They've got numbers here. Shot. Stones up with the Flies it diagonally to Shaw. On man rush. Shot! Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
The Marlies, through their hard work and tenacity, have taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to play with the lead, James, but you know that there's a lot of runway left, and your opponent is going to come pushing and pressing. This game has been tight all the way around, and I expect that it will continue to be.
Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Still lots of time left in the period. The Marlies have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. The Americans win it. Presses it over. Snaps one here in the slot. And the goaltender comes up on a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Hildeby's faced a lot of shots tonight, James, and he's been dialed in and made the necessary saves, but his team's been excellent in front of him.
And it's in the net! That's a goal! They're going to count that one! The Marlies are having one of those nights, Cheryl, that everything that can go right is.
Yeah, it's all going right, James, because they're doing everything right. They've been dominating play in all 3 zones, and they've been rewarded for it.
Into the corner now. Hildeby.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
The Americans are across the line and into the offensive end. And that somehow stayed out of the net. Myers moves the puck.
Toronto's got to be impressed with their entire collective team effort here. I mean, the coaching staff, this is exactly how you draw it up. This is the start you want. This is how you want them to run through the second period. Now they just got to finish it out and close it in the third.
Fires it on net. And that shot dies in traffic.
Bryson's fighting through an injury, really laboring to get to the bench here. He's going to look to finish his shift, but he's really struggling.
Easily turned aside by Sandstrom. Here's an offensive chance. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Moves it quickly over to Lafferty. Moves the puck. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Late goings of this period. The Marlies just recently adding to their lead. They're now up by 3. And there's the horn bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. It has certainly been a one-sided affair tonight, and we are underway in the third. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
Toronto's 20 minutes away from closing out a dominant performance, James. They've been defensively responsible. They've provided a lot of offense when they've gotten into the offensive zone. Now it's about seeing the finish line and closing it out properly.
Rochester's going to play it from the corner. Puck grab by Hervonen. Gaining momentum up along the side. Takes a shot. Off target. Takes the puck behind the net. Loses the coverage there. The Marlies take it along the wall. Turns him away. Feeds the puck over to Lafferty. Feeds it over. Takes a shot. Big stop right there. Shakes loose. Wow. Scores! And look at this. Suddenly they're right back into it.
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity and it gets them within 2. In this 2-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game that they can get one more. And then guess what? The defender chases, overplays. He recognizes where the ice is, so he turns on a dime, and he takes it to the net for a goal. That's a beauty play.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Marlies lead it 5-2. Quick feed to Rosen. Takes the feed. Scores! And 3 is the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home. Great patience by the shooter as the goaltender drops into the butterfly, but doesn't go glove hand, instead goes blocker side, stick side high. What a finish.
You just look at the body language, the reaction from the players and teammates. They all know, right? Everybody's kind of aware of everybody's stats, aren't they, Cheryl?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know how difficult it is to get one goal, James, let alone...
He scores! My goodness, that's a night for the ages on his part!
Really is, James. He's playing with such confidence. And every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him, he's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice. He makes a beautiful play for this goal, James. It's all in the pass, his deception, and he really eludes his defender with his eyes. Then he's got his hands as an extension of his body, and how about his feet? Everything is moving. His awareness is off the charts, and as a result, they get the goal.
The Americans desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Now they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're a wave, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
Play is blown dead with the offside. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Americans have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Toronto's won the draw in the neutral zone. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Quick pass across to Rosen. Rochester's got it into the offensive zone. And the puck dies with the Trapper save. Rochester's endurance will be put to the test for their next game as they open up on the road. More than half the frame has been played here. One-goal game here. 5-4 is where we sit. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Shuts them down. Here's a shot. Wide to the net.
Well, he's certainly going to be frustrated with that one. I mean, you do all the work to get to that space. It's a glory area. You know you've got a prime time shooting and opportunity, and you miss the net. You absolutely cannot miss from that spot.
Jumps it into the O-zone. Wait, on the breakaway! Oh, what a save! Who was that masked man?
Well, the goaltender gets right to the top of his crease, and I just love how technically sound he is, but he's also very athletic, so he covers a lot of ground. He does that to make the save.
An easy glove save made by Sandstrom. The Marlies gain possession along the wall. Rochester's grabbed a hold of the puck. Takes the feed from off the boards. Sends it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Toronto's looking to break out. Moves it to Voigt. Puts it on net. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. And he takes the pass. The Americans carry it along the wall. Makes the save. Picked up along the wall by Dunn. Lets the wrister go. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Can't get a hold of that pass. On the attack along the boards. What a steal in his own end. Dunn's gained the line and on the attack. Wide of the net, he missed.
Well, you recognize that it's a game of inches, James, and this is on full display right here. This is a great shot. Doesn't miss by much, but it's a miss all the same.
Oh, what a stop! Rochester's got the puck along the boards. Grabbed along the board by Dunn. And that's knocked away by Hervonen. Quick pass to Smith. And a stiff break setup. Inside of the last minute here in this third. Gains the zone through the middle. Drives to the sweet spot. Great glove save.
He's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Here in the late goings of the period, Toronto's leading by 1. They're up 5-4. Glove save by the goalie. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. The net is empty, the extra attacker's out, and a huge face-off looming. The Marlies win it in the defensive zone. Rochester's got the puck now. Centering pass in front, and he denies that. Great opportunity there. They score! Absolutely beautiful strike here in the third.
Yeah, really important that they didn't get frustrated. They just trusted the process, and they found themselves getting the equalizer. Now there's a lot of games to be played to try and win it. The coach makes a decision to pull the goaltender here, James. They get the extra attacker out, so you have to use the advantage to your favor. That's exactly what they do. They own the puck on retrieval, and they find a way to attack the net.
And on the heels of conceding those 2 goals, they've called the timeout.
Well, I like the timeout, James, right? You got to stop the bleeding. You have to find a way to slow the game down on your opponent. That's the best way to do it. You also want to talk to your athletes about parking it, putting it behind them, and figuring out a way to move forward in this game. It's still close.
Feeds the puck to Voigt. Cuts into the paint. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow.
Sandstrom's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Great reflexes, another save.
He's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that, because he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
A critical draw here. The Americans win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And he fights off another save. Well, there you go. 16 minutes has been played out and still no winner. So we go to sudden death overtime. Lock in, folks, because this should be electric. Stay with us. Hard to find a more exciting stretch in any part of sports. Overtime. Let's go. Puck is dropped on overtime. Let's find out if there's any heroes out there. Here's a shot. Turns it aside with the glove.
Well, an athlete's having a type of game like this, you just say, get him the puck. And that's exactly what's happening tonight, because every time it's on his stick, he's finding a way to fill the net here, James. A Hattie so far in this game. He has been lethal when that puck is on his stick.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Takes the feed. Here they come on the attack. To his teammate. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Toronto's through center and now in the offensive end. Moves it around along the half wall. And that slides right out to center ice. Oh, look at this. Oh, here we go. Looking to end it. Oh, what a save to keep it tied. Nice zone entry from the left. Shot, and that's broken up. Rochester's got it in their own zone. The Americans take it across the blue line. That goes wide. And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. And the play's whistle dead. Here's the call. The Americans are going to be shorthanded because of a tripping call.
The official calls a penalty in overtime and power play opportunity here to finish it off and win the game.
A daunting task looms for the penalty-killing unit here on this 4-on-3 man advantage. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Sandstrom. Oh, he cuts it perfectly in the offensive end. The Americans will kill off a few extra seconds now. Sent into the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Lafferty. And that's intercepted by Pukkanen. Quick shot! And he gets in front of that rocket. Stretches one out for Lafferty. Shot! That's off a stick. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play.
He's been chomping at the bit all game long. Just look at his highlight pack. Multiple scoring chances here. Finally edges it out and finds the back of the net. But you got to look at him and say, listen, he didn't get frustrated. His coaches, his teammates are certainly going to applaud him for his efforts in this one. He's had a solid game and finally gets rewarded.
Lafferty's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Americans win the draw. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. Shaw's crossed the line and gained the zone. Rochester's penalty killers get a hold of it. The Americans played along the boards. Sends the pass in front. Brings it off the post. Here's a short pass to Myers. Fires it. Time ticking away. He comes up big. There's the horn, and the coaches will get their lists ready for the shootout, and we'll be bringing it to you in just a second. Welcome back, everybody. These two teams have remained deadlocked after 3 periods, after overtime, but not for much longer. Time for the shootout. Scores! My goodness, there was some hot sauce on that shot.
That's called a snipe in the game, James. Just recognizing that the goaltender's deep in the crease and just burying it home. Wow, power down on that bottom hand with a flick of his wrist on the backhand, James, and just put it top cheddar.
Stopped. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy.
You sound like my youngest child, crisscross applesauce there. And guess what? The goaltender
And he turns it aside.
He does a great job on the shootout here, James. And there's so much pressure on you, but you have to embrace it. And that's exactly what he does. He looks confident. He looks composed.
And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all the shooting angles.
Scores! And there's your shootout hero.